Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and pets. Um,
I'm John.
I'm Pat.
That's us.
We are in the midst of a hurricane coming in, but we're surviving on the cheap, and we're going to give you some tips on how to survive a storm, the perfect storm. First thing you're going to need is a boat, and second thing is George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg, and you'll be all set.
Marky Mark. Not the Funky Bunch, though.
Just kidding, no. But we're going to talk about our top 10 things. Obviously, there's different things that you probably want, but these are our top 10 things that we think if you are stuck in your house without power, in a hurricane situation where you can't really get to emergency supplies, this is what you should stock up on. None of that. Well, you'll see.
You'll see. So, right off the bat, number one and possibly the most important thing.
But that's why it's first. Cause it's,
Exactly. Though these are not really in descending order of any kind of...
But we're talking about it first just because of first.
Yeah. First, aid kit. So, why a first aid kit? You're at home. Well, what if you're during this hurricane or this big storm...
I'd like to have some bread to... Oh my god, I just chopped my finger off.
Yeah.
Oh.
And what if, like, a tornado comes through your yard and takes off your bathroom with your medicine cabinet in it? What are you going to do? Well, you have a first aid kit. There's all your prescription drugs in it. Your non-prescription drugs, like... those. Not those.
Like Advil, Tylenol...
But,
Okay.
yeah, so for obvious reasons, a first aid kit. Very, very important in any kind of survival situation, even at home.
Second off.
I don't know, either or.
Second dish.
Tomatoish.
Light. Light is important because, as you can see, light is making this visible. Also, light.
Let's see, in this room, right now on us, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights.
Ready for this? Online. Watch this. This is no light. Oh my god! Can you see that? No, you can't. That's the point because there's no light. Now, see,
This is
light. See, light is a good thing because it's good at night. It's good if you need to do repairs in your basement, the breaker, something like that. It's good because it soothes you.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind. That's right. It's just all around. It's good. Best thing to do for that is to get battery-powered lights that don't use like D batteries, like those ridiculous huge batteries. Get something that's small that you have doubly batteries, triply batteries, because you can always find those lying around your house.
Absolutely.
They forget that you
something
have
you could like. Your flashlight runs out, and you run to your TV remote, and you steal them out of that because you don't need your TV remote because your TV doesn't work.
Flashlight runs out, and you're like, oh my god, Grandma gave me an 8-pack of AA's last 3 Christmases ago.
With your socks and underwear.
Yeah.
That's how Grandma's rolled.
Or alternatively, you can get one of the wind-up lights. Those are great too because you don't need batteries.
Or
this guy.
Hurricane lantern.
You know what that's powered by? Not batteries.
Fire.
Fire's good. Because it's warm and no batteries.
So, our third thing is water. And in this kind of situation, there's 2 different kinds of water. There's drinking water, which is either bottled or something you bottle yourself, or if you have a well that you can
stock up now.
Yeah. And then there's water for like washing up and for flushing your toilet. For those of
Hydration and sanitation.
Hydration, sanitation, I like it. So hydration water is probably the most important, but sanitation water is also really important. For those of you who don't know, you can actually flush your toilet by dumping water down it.
It's a force flush.
Yeah, you don't need to press the little handle. There's nothing mechanical in there. It's just water from the top flows down to the bowl and it pushes the stuff out.
So you can dump and then dump and it's flushed.
Yep. You can also use gray water, which is water from you like washing your hands or washing up.
Dirty water.
You can use that dirty water to flush your toilet, and you're not using clean drinking water
like
that you would otherwise need.
Like magic. The fourth
very
thing
important.
on that similar note is food. You want to get non-perishables. The most important thing to get is bread, milk, and eggs. No, just kidding. Screw that. Because milk and eggs are the first things to go if your power goes out.
Yeah.
I don't get why they do that. Bread, alright, but get like bread, peanut butter, jelly, ramen, canned goods like ravioli, stuff like that. Stuff that even if you have no access to heat, you can still eat. Like, we've had cold ravioli before.
It was okay.
It's okay.
It was food.
Made us hungry less. Made us less hungry. It made us less hungry. There we go. But just things that won't go bad.
A lot of canned goods.
Canned goods, stuff that you don't really have to put effort into cooking. Don't go out and be, oh, I think I'm gonna get a prime rib tonight, and they an herb rub chicken breast and I'll cook it tomorrow over my stove that won't be working. No, just get stuff that's easy.
Yeah. So basically stuff that you can just boil water. So one of the important things that we have on this list, number, what is it, 5?
That sounds right.
Number 5. Seis. Is that seis?
No, that's 6. 5 is cinco, a sink. No hablo español. Yo hablo un pequeño español.
French though.
Je parle un petit français. Il ne parle français. Il ne parle pas français.
Nah.
Just nail like a horse.
Yeah, horse knees.
So
some kind of cooking system. So that might be a stove similar to this one here. This is a Coleman multi-fuel stove. You can use, it's actually cool, you can use white gas, kerosene, gasoline.
Ass gas.
Yeah, you fart right into there.
That's interesting.
You don't do that. It's gross. Because then you're cooking with farts. But yeah, so this is an example, but I mean this costs money. But what doesn't cost money,
Or it costs very little money.
that's true. Well, if you pick it out of the trash.
Yeah, if you're a trash picker.
It's something like this. This is like a micro light cook system that we came up with. But we didn't really, I mean I kind of stole the idea from somebody else.
But
This is an alcohol stove.
If you're interested in that, check out the link below. We'll post a link to our website. You can buy them there, or even just check them out there and build them yourself.
Absolutely. But yeah, so something like this will boil water for you. I mean, it'll get the job done. It's not quite as elaborate as that there, but it'll, I mean, like I said, it'll get the job done. It'll get you some hot food, which is really welcomed in some survival situations.
Especially when it's colder like it is now.
Yeah, it is very cold out.
Chilly.
So yeah, some kind of cook system.
And entertainment. Number 6 is entertainment. Entertainment is you might probably like, why out of 10 things would you pick? You know why? Because you go bored and then you go stir crazy and then you shoot people. See that? Okay. Or deer. And look, you hang their heads in your house, hang people's heads as trophies. So the point behind entertainment is essentially just to pass the time, because if your power is going to be out for 2, 3, 4, 5 days, a week, 2 weeks, you don't want to just sit there bored for 2 weeks and be like, oh, this sucks. Because then you'll be finding stuff to do, and you'll be playing the knife game, you'll break, then you have to use your first aid kit, and then you have to use your fuel that you just used for your water to cauterize the book. You don't want to do that.
Exactly.
Just get a book, some playing cards, something.
Board game.
Yeah, something.
Board games are great when you're bored.
Especially Monopoly, because Monopoly takes about, like 7.5
years?
weeks?
Yeah.
So
I've been playing a game of
Number
Monopoly since I was 6 years old. Same game.
Still going too. He's getting close though.
Yeah. Losing.
So, top tip, get Monopoly.
You can buy that at Walmart. During Christmas time for like $10.
Mind blown.
Walmart! Right.
7.
7.
Butterflies.
7. Butterflies.
Oh, it says batteries.
Oh, jeez. Talking points. Yeah, it does say spare batteries. Spare batteries? Why? Because when your flashlight goes out and you don't have batteries for it, you're like, what? Now I can't see. But if you have spare batteries for that flashlight, you can see. Enough said.
No.
Also for a radio or a camera. I don't know why camera battery, but
So you can document like this. You can document it.
I like documentary.
Me too.
But yeah, so spare batteries for obvious reasons. It's one of our top 10.
8 is
Yeah.
this. Money. You want money. You're probably like, yo, I got my Amex, bro. I got my Visa. Why do I need that money? You know why? Because if you have an Amex and a Visa, you're not going to be able to use it, and you're going to be SOL, and you're going to be like, all right, well, I need to buy stuff, but I can't.
Yeah, so next time there's a power outage, go to a store and try and buy something with a credit card.
Good luck.
Not going to happen because credit card machines don't work when there's no power.
And even if, say, the store has no power, a store can be run on a generator and be selling basic necessities like, say, you need milk or need eggs, stuff like that will go perishable, or just something.
Yeah.
Or you need small things. You can go to a store that has power out as long as they're running a generator and say, here's $10 for that $10 worth of food. You can't go with a card and be like, I'd like to pay with this. To look at you and tell you, nope,
Can't do it.
screw off.
So cash, very expensive.
I mean, technically, unless it's $1. It's
Yeah, very important. That's what I meant to say. Another very important item, I think it's number 9 on our list, is
Sex toys.
Number 9 on our list is a radio. It doesn't. You don't need to go out and buy like a weather band radio. Just a regular radio will do. There are weather band stations on a regular radio.
Preferably one with a subwoofer.
Yeah, something with a banging bass. Something to knock ladies' clothes off.
Just walk around. Forecast today: 75-mile-an-hour winds with a chance of rain.
I like it.
Yeah.
Or you can get one of those small ones that has a hand crank. So whether your power's out for a day or 3 years, you'll always be able to listen to your favorite tunes.
We're not in Russia though. Although you may be in Russia, so if your power's out, no offense against Russians, I love Russia. My cousin has been to Russia many times.
Mal Russia. I'm French.
I don't know.
Canadian, actually. French Canadian.
I don't even
if
know
that
what
counts. As being a person.
Number 10, like we said, is cell phone. Cell phones are good to have. It's emergency contact with emergency contacts. So you can call the police, call the fire department, call paramedic services. Granted, sometimes towers may be down, but there's still a little bit of service you can pick up from one tower that's not down. You can still try to get some service.
Yeah.
Better than having a landline and relying on that.
Absolutely.
So something cheap, pick up a track phone, go to Walmart, $20.
Actually, this is interesting. If you just need a phone to simply call 911, you can call that on a phone that's not even activated. If you have one of your relatives has an old cell phone that they don't use anymore and you don't have a cell phone,
you can still use
you can use that to call 911 specifically. You can't call any other numbers, but you can call 911.
It's an emergency call.
It's an emergency call number. So, I mean, there's a tip on its own. Also, if you have a smartphone, you might be able to get 3G, which means you could get online and possibly get some information.
Yeah, that's very useful because you can, if you don't have access to a radio, everyone has a phone. Most people have smartphones. You can look up, okay, the weather, the storm's still overhead, blah blah. The storm's passing. You can know alerts, things like that.
Yeah.
And it's also just good to keep in contact with friends, family, and relatives.
So they're not worried about you.
Yeah.
So, with that, we would like you to go out there and pick up these items. I think it's safe to say that everybody should have at least these items. There's other things that you should definitely have, but these are probably your most important things.
If you have like right now we're in the fall, it's nearing winter, so some things like heating things you could get, a sleeping bag, just minor stuff. But these are the 10 essentials things that we think at least.
Yeah.
If you think there's more things or things that we have on there that we shouldn't have in there,
superfluous items,
put them in the comments below. We'd like to hear from you guys. But hopefully this video was helpful. I know some of the things are commonsensical, if that's even a word.
It is now.
It is now. But some of the things you might be like, oh, I never thought of that. So hopefully it was helpful. But
all right. So with that, good luck. Stay safe. Go out there, get these items, and you will be prepared for the next big storm to come around. Possibly the one tomorrow. Hurricane Sandra.
Sandra?
Or Sandy. Whatever you call it.
Sandra Day O'Connor. I don't know. But for Surviving on the Cheap, I'm Pat. This is John.
I am John, in fact.
He
Not
is.
Pat. He is.
We'll see you guys next time. Good luck and stay safe.
All right.
Stay safe.